Back in the day. Okay. Imagine back in the day. Well, just a little further. People were probably stuck playing the same old tunes on their lute, and honestly, after a while, that must have gotten pretty monotonous. I bet they were sitting around thinking, this is getting old. I bet something amazing happened. They started discovering new songs, tunes that they actually enjoyed. They heard something different from another village, or learned a melody with a fresh twist. Suddenly, their practice sessions weren't just about hitting the right notes, they were about playing songs they loved. It's like they found a secret ingredient to keep things interesting. They turned their practice into something personal and engaging. It wasn't just about their technique anymore, it was about connection. With each new song, they felt a spark. Something that made the guitar exciting again. Learning a new song you're passionate about makes playing the guitar a joy instead of a chore. And it's not about the music itself, it's about the stories and emotions behind those songs. And who knows, maybe your excitement for new music today is just a continuation of that same drive our ancestors had to make their music more meaningful. So you've been playing for some time and you feel like you're stuck. Playing the guitar is not the same anymore. You get bored in your practicing sessions. You try and fail. You practice and you can be focused on what you do. I got you, homie! I found a solution to it. I'm gonna tell you what worked for me when I faced this challenge. I went for what initially made me play the guitar. When I was first learning, I wanted to play the songs that I always listened in the radio, in Spotify, in my cell phone. I wanted to play all those solos that I really loved, and I still love it. And that's one big purpose, because you're gonna enjoy playing the guitar. You're gonna enjoy doing what you love. If it's just monotonous and you keep just having a daily practice that you don't enjoy at all, playing the guitar is gonna get boring. So I made a list of the songs that I initially played when this happened to me, and I hope that they will help you as well. So let's get to it. These songs are gonna help you more if you play the electric guitar, but we all know that there is no such a thing as knowing how to play in a specific kind of a guitar, because most of them have the same characteristics, like 6 strings and frets to place the fingers in. And you may wonder, how did I make this list? Well, to begin with, I was thinking about all those things and skills I needed to know in order to become a better guitar player. When I began to play this beautiful instrument, I thought, and I still think, that hammer-ons and pull-offs are really important. Not only not to sound so robotic, but also to add feeling to a solo, a song, any piece. It sounds like you put something that belongs to you, and it's not just a sheet of paper like in front of your face, you look at it and just play it like you're a computer. When you play guitar, you are trying to say something. You transmit something with your fingers, with the strings, with the things you play. It is not just about a song that you created just to have something. It has to be meaningful. Thunderstruck is essentially gonna help you with hammering on and pulling off, but not only that, also with alternate picking, because you can play with alternate or tremolo picking, which is the skill that you use to play faster. I think it's pretty essential for all guitarists to know how to alternate picking. So I chose a song that I think is the best because it includes alternate picking, hammering off, pulling off. It has a lot of feeling. It is a little difficult, it is fast, but it's gonna help you a lot with alternate picking, which is just picking up and down, and you gain a lot of time by doing this, trust me, because like instead of picking just in one direction and coming back, it is twice or more times the amount of hits that you would do if you only played downwards. Come on, you really didn't think I was gonna play that, right? Because it's actually coming right from the hill. This next point is not as intended to electric guitar players, like the last ones, but it's also for them. This skill is arpeggios. You gotta know how to arpeggiate, especially if you're a rhythm guitarist. Either with your pick or your fingers, you gotta know how to do this. And these are two of the songs that helped me the most with this skill. Don't Cry, in my opinion, is one of the best Guns N' Roses songs. It has everything. You know, it has a great intro, it has a great solo, and it's gonna help you a lot if you wanna develop new skills and challenge yourself. Because the point of all this list is that you challenge yourself in a way that you enjoy playing, that you don't get bored of just practicing and having lessons that you don't understand and you don't care about. Under the Bridge is one of my favorite songs, and just as a matter of fact, I can see people playing this song with a pick. If you want to improve your finger picking capacities, don't play the intro with a pick. Finally, we got to palm muting. I think palm muting is one of the best skills you can learn. Every guitarist should know how to do palm muting. You can either do it with your left hand or your right hand. You shouldn't choose a hand because it's situational. And I'm gonna show you right now what I mean. So palm muting is just covering the strings, like I mentioned in my previous video, with your right hand or your left hand. You essentially want to just mute the strings or just cover them so they don't ring that much. Ain't Talking About Love is one of my favorite songs. Mute the strings with your right hand if you want to play it correctly. The first couple strings and notes are gonna be muted, and it gives a lot of meaning to the song. So if you want to play this song correctly, just mute it with your right hand and watch a tutorial on YouTube. If you want, you can just jump to my other video, my first video, and it's gonna help you a lot with how to place your fingers, how to palm muting, how to read tabs, things like that. And it also means a lot to me, so if you want to jump to that video, just finish this one and go ahead. I'll pay close attention to Can't Stop. I don't play like Frusciante, I just play like I feel comfortable. So I feel comfortable playing it in a way that I just placed my first finger as a bar, like it was a bar chord, and I just mute all the strings with my left hand, the index finger. Next section is gonna be about tapping. So there's a lot of songs and solos, especially by Eddie Van Halen, that use a lot of tapping. This is a beautiful skill that Eddie Van Halen made popular and made famous, but he didn't invent it. Here's 2 songs that are gonna help you a lot if you want to improve your abilities and skills when it comes to tapping. Pay close attention to this skill. It is a little difficult to learn. You need to first learn how to pull off and hammer on correctly. And also make sure your forearms are not sore, because if you feel any pain or anything like that, you should stop playing. In any case, if you feel like your wrists are painful, your fingers are painful, just quit playing for a little bit and then pick up the guitar again and start practicing. It is an amazing song. It is really hard to play, but if you give it its time, you're gonna learn it. If you want to learn the entire song, go ahead. It is amazing. It is important that you master this skill before you jump into a rap song, because it's really hard. One thing I didn't mention is, please do not try to do taping in an acoustic guitar, because it's gonna be really hard and painful. You can try it, just be careful. I already told you. So don't hurt, don't try if you're not sure. It is not like your hand is gonna fall off, it is gonna be painful and hard. If you're here watching still, I wanna say thanks. You can hit the like button if you wanna subscribe and leave a comment. It is always good to the channel to promote this kind of content. And I hope this information is helpful to you. If it was, please let me know so I can keep doing these videos. See you the next time.